The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke.
Glory to you, Lord.
While still more people gathered in the crowd, Jesus said to them, "This generation is an evil generation. It seeks a sign, but no sign will be given it, except the sign of Jonah. Just as Jonah became a sign to the Ninevites, so will the Son of Man be to this generation. At the judgment, the Queen of the South will rise with the men of this generation, and she will condemn them, because she came from the ends of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon. And there is something greater than Solomon here. At the judgment, the men of Nineveh will arise with this generation and condemn it, because at the preaching of Jonah, they repented. And there is something greater than Jonah here." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Well, the crowd was increasing. More people gathered. And then what Jesus says to them is basically to tell them they're an evil generation. Way to draw people, Jesus. Seeks a sign, but no sign will be given it. And then he turns right around and says, the strongest possible sign is the sign of Jonah. I don't know how that would have gone over with his people, but it would have been something like Jesus saying to us now, salvation is going to come from ISIS. Because what he's basically pointing to is people who represent their absolutely worst enemies being turned around by a prophet who didn't want to do what he was doing. In fact, he went to great lengths to escape from what God told him to do. And so what we have is something really unusual happening, where the stuff that we take for granted as the way things work and the way we should be doing things and how to achieve results and be effective and all of that are simply turned upside down. That God, something greater than Jonah, is at work here, and in circumstances that seem the most unlikely. Perhaps this Lent, still rather fresh, can be a time when we can try to look more deeply at the unexpected places. The places where we kind of take it for granted that our job is to straighten them out, or our job is to heal there, or our job is to bring God there, and then we discover, wait a minute, God is already there. And what is that teaching to me? And how then can I most effectively allow God to work in ways that I might not particularly be all that happy about? It's worth thinking about.